Well, it looks like the Los Angeles Lakers are not letting up even for a moment. It still looks like they're making moves, and I gotta say, I'm liking the way this one is turning out. Before we get into today's video, yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, and I'm here giving y'all another banger. And since I'm giving y'all another banger, if y'all could go ahead and like this video, that'd be much appreciated. You guys did a great job of liking my last video, so I want to say thank you guys so much for the support. Please keep it up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I make basketball content, so if you like basketball, you would love this channel. But without further ado, let's get into today's video, which is something that I thought was going to be happening from the moment the news came out, which is Marc Gasol to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, after signing Montrezl Harrell for their mid-level exception, the Los Angeles Lakers really didn't have much cap, especially after re-signing KCP with a 40-year, 3-year deal. It looked like they only had enough money to hand out veteran minimums, and something that they needed after signing Montrezl Harrell was another big, because Montrezl Harrell does struggle when it comes to defending other bigs, especially notably Nikola Jokic. So it was vital for the Los Angeles Lakers to go out and find another big that could help out Montrezl Harrell in defense. The Los Angeles Lakers appeared to be a strong suitor for Marc Gasol. However, it just seemed like at the beginning I wasn't sure how this was going to work out. I didn't know if Marc Gasol was going to settle for the veteran minimum, but it looks like the Los Angeles Lakers, after sending JaVale McGee to the Cleveland Cavaliers, they can create enough cap space to now sign Marc Gasol. Now, even trading JaVale McGee to the Cleveland Cavaliers, they were able to get some players back, most notably Jordan Bell. However, I wouldn't expect any of these players to really do much for the Cleveland Cavaliers, if get any time at all. But it is a plus when you really think about it, because they are getting something back for JaVale McGee. However, I just want to say I feel a little bad for JaVale McGee. He really signed with the Lakers, and he was going to stay in LA and possibly win another championship, and now he's all the way in Cleveland. That is such a downgrade, and I do kind of feel bad, because JaVale was such a positive locker room presence for the Los Angeles Lakers. I hope he does have a good time in Cleveland, if that's possible, but this was necessary in order to sign Marc Gasol. So what does this Gasol signing really mean for the Los Angeles Lakers? This means that the Los Angeles Lakers now have more depth at the center position. They have someone who really stretches the floor like Marc Gasol, who is a good three-point shooter and can rim defend at the same time. This takes pressure off Montrezl Harrell, who no longer has to be the primary big for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it adds defense for the Lakers at the big position. All in all, I do believe that a Marc Gasol signing was vital because of Montrezl Harrell's lack of defensive presence at the paint. So having someone who can cover up for Montrezl Harrell's lack of defense is great. I think Marc Gasol is such a great fit for players like LeBron James, who can play 5 out and also play in the interior. Now, when you really think about this Los Angeles Lakers signing, after getting Marc Gasol, I really do have to say that the Lakers are the best team on paper. They have defense, they can play 5 out, they can play interior, they can play big, they can play small. They can just hit you with so many different ways now. They're so versatile with their roster, it's incredible. And sort of like what Frank Vogel had to do in the playoffs, they're going to be playing several different lineups in the playoffs depending on which team they're going to play. And with this Marc Gasol signing, they now have depth. They now have players who can play anywhere, and you are going to see a variety of lineups for the Lakers depending on who they're playing. In terms of roster, I do believe that this Lakers roster is really just about perfect. The only thing that I can really critique is maybe they should need another wing defender, but besides that, the Lakers really are set when it comes to their roster now. They have great depth. This Marc Gasol signing was great. It was something key to cover up for Montrezl Harrell, but they did it. So all in all, I do believe that the Los Angeles Lakers have had a great offseason, and going into the 2021 season, it is going to be exciting, and they should be favored going into this next season. This trade was also important when you factor in that the LA Clippers signed Serge Ibaka, who is a great big man, and now the Lakers have a big man who can also match up with the Clippers. It looks like the Los Angeles Lakers, no matter what team they face, now have the bigs and the other key players to compete with any team anywhere. But without further ado, guys, that's really all I had for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. If you listened this far, please like this video if you haven't already, and please subscribe. We are so close to our target subscribe total, so if you guys can subscribe to the channel, that would be so much appreciated. But without further ado, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much, and I am out. Peace.